Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here again with another video. And in this video we will talk about industrial training at Wipro, and we have with us Shruti. She will be sharing her industrial training experience, her interview experience at Wipro and work experience with us. And there will be a lot of things for you to note down and make sure you use them when you are appearing for your interview. So let's jump on the conversation and start the video. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I make content on different aspects of CA, industrial training, the articleship, CA studies and everything. So make sure you don't miss out on any. Hi Shruti, welcome to my channel and thank you for accepting the invite to be on the channel and share the valuable insights with the audience.
Yes, hi Priya, thank you for having me on your channel.
Yeah, so let's just start the video from your brief introduction about your articleship.
Okay, so I started my articleship in a mid-sized firm. Its name is CM Associates. It's a 6-partner firm in the locality nearby my residence. My main profile was indirect taxation, but I had a limited exposure of direct tax and statutory audits aspect.
Then how did you apply for this opportunity at Wipro for industrial training?
So my application at Wipro was through a cold mail. There's this placement site called Canal Placement. So there I guess I got this email ID for Wipro and I just put a cold email and then I got a call from Wipro.
What can be other sources to apply from your perspective, if you can share that with the audience? So LinkedIn is a thing, so cold emailing also works. In yours is an example that cold emailing is also works. So what other platforms where you have applied for an industrial training?
So my different sources are LinkedIn, then Telegram channels. I had received an offer to applying to Telegram channel post as well. Then this code emailing thing, and I had applied at one just through referral as well. Like a senior of mine, he referred me to that place. So these were the main 4 channels through which I got about vacancies and applied.
Now let's just talk about the industrial training at Wipro. So how many rounds of interview were there for this role?
Okay, so there were basically 2 rounds of interview. The first one where we had 2 panelists, both of them the prospective managers who would select me in their teams, either of. And the second one, I would not say it was an interview especially. It was just that the senior manager was there on the call. He wanted to know about me, like the final go ahead with the selection.
Okay. So in your first interview, what were the questions which were asked?
So firstly, for all the interviews that I'm given, the first thing they will ask is just walk me through your CV, introduce yourself. Secondly, they will ask about what work did you do in your articleship. And since Wipro, I have this profile of global indirect taxation, so they went a step further and asked me, explain the entire flow of ITT compliance that you do, different GST forms, and one typical question like, can GST 1 be amended like that? And next, the main, again, the common question that I encountered through various interviews were, what is the biggest challenge or the toughest challenge that you encountered during your 1.5 years of articleship?
No, any questions specific to your role?
Well, no, actually at Wipro the case was the role was for global indirect taxation. This does not include Indian GST, but except India all other VAT compliances. So they were very much clear that this applicant will not be having knowledge of other countries' GST law. So they tested me on Indian GST's provisions and etc.
And how many leaves are there for the studies?
At Wipro, it's 3 months study leave, non-negotiable.
Okay, and any extra leaves for the MCS or ITT? Do they provide?
Okay, so at the time of my interview, they had not any such criteria. Neither did they ask me whether I have completed or not. But yes, they would adjust. Like as far as you are doing your work and taking care of your work, they should be able to provide you. So they are not providing one separate month for GMCS and advanced ITT.
In what range of one can expect the stipend for this role?
Okay, so anywhere between 10 to 20,000 at Wipro, in particularly to this indirect taxation team I'm talking about.
Okay, all right. Now let's just talk about your role. So what kind of work do you handle in your role, or what kind of day-to-day activities? You can just give a overview or a brief about what you do on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, so we at Wipro, we take care of VAT returns of various entities of Wipro. So as we know, Wipro has its presence all over the globe. So we take care of VAT returns of its branches, subsidiaries, and various entities across various continents and countries.
Okay. So like overall, you handle the international operations, taxation, indirect taxation.
Yes, indirect taxation. Let it be returns or audits, or for that matter.
So I think this covers most of my questions, and if anyone has any question, they can mention in the comments. But at last, if you would like to share any of your experience or any of your tips to students that they can work on and that can help, painting their resume, or in any way that can help them to crack any opportunity for the industrial training, if you want to share.
Okay, so as I said, plan properly if you want to go for industrial training. Like there's this rule that we have to inform our principals 3 months prior. So if I want to share, I received a call from Wipro 1 month after I sent this email. So you need to start early so that you get calls from as much companies as you did for, so that you can select from those companies on a later date. And again, secondly, as you had mentioned, MCS and N1 certificate. I've seen that at many of the companies, it's one of the criteria that this should be completed. So we need to take care of this as well. So these are like the basic things, but moreover, for interview specifically, I would say the interviewer is more keen on understanding what you did in your 1.5 years. So they will be asking such questions like what work did you do, the most challenging situation you encountered during last 1 year. So these 2 main questions, if you prepare well, then you can easily pass through the interview.
Yeah, that is it. Then I also agree with. Okay, then I think this includes all the information which I would like my audience to know, and if they have anything else, they can always ask in the comments, and I'll make sure that they get their answers as soon as possible. And okay, then thank you so much, Shruti, for coming here and sharing your views on my channel and helping the students.
Thank you, Priya. Thanks for having me here.
Yep, thank you.